Hey, what's up everyone? Today is the official last day of the 30-day video challenge. What I'm going to do today is tell you what I think of the challenge, how I did it, and what the challenges were, and also what I learned from it, as well as I want to discuss what the future of this channel holds and what I want to do with it. What was it like for me doing the 30 video challenge? It was heavy sometimes because you have to upload a video every day, and that means that you have to constantly think and come up with a fun concept and then try to present it in the most authentic and pleasant way possible. Actually, I think only one video was scripted. The others were just on the fly and improvised. And I am more of a person that really wants to script their videos. If I want to tell something in depth or talk about a certain topic, but because it had to be recorded and edited and uploaded the same day, that is why I chose to do most things on the fly. Well, it was hard. It also gave me something to, stick my teeth into and really stay busy while I have to stay inside most of the time. So that was a welcome distraction for me. One thing I learned during this challenge is that it really also is about how you present things and how your thumbnail creation is. Why it's so important to present things in a good way. That is because if you don't present it in a way that people continue to listen, people will click off the video. So what do you do to keep people engaged? That was a really fun experiment for me. And the funny thing was that some videos that I thought that would do really well turned out to not do so well, and videos that I thought that wouldn't do well did well sometimes. And one thing I also mentioned was the thumbnail design. I guess I really got better in that as well, because you start to look at other creators and you start to look at, okay, how do they create their thumbnails, what do they do to make their thumbnail appealing, and also an experiment for myself on which thumbnails would I click. These two things are the two most important things I think that I learned. And a third thing that I find really surprising was that at first my channel didn't grow much at all. Not much happened, and I guess during the last week or so, that is where you saw the videos take off and me gaining subscribers, gaining more reach. So that showed me that if you really upload consistently, that growth can indeed happen. And the person that I did the challenge with, his channel grew immensely. Now he also has a email list, so that could also potentially get him views. But hey, that doesn't matter. It's all about getting the views, and how you do it, that doesn't matter, of course. But it was cool, to see that actually the last week, my channel took off a little bit and gained new subscribers and new people to reach out to. And I'm also happy with all the comments that I've gotten over this period of time, because sometimes people also reply or comment on the videos, and that is cool. That is awesome to see. What sometimes the challenges were, I already mentioned the pressure of uploading every day. But what was even harder for me was that I still don't feel pretty well. I mean, it does get better, but more about that in the end of the video, because I feel like you guys should know. So I'm telling you that at the end of the video. But yeah, I mean, uploading every day, that was hard, but also because I was tired a lot of the times, and I sometimes I didn't want to make a video, and then I knew like, okay, I have to make one, but I didn't want to, and then I was creating something really slowly, and then, you know, at the end, it all worked out, and at the end, I think I beat the challenge. Apart from that, there were 2 days that I didn't really upload much of a video. It was just an apology that I couldn't get it to work, but it was a video. What I'm saying is just sometimes it was really hard to put myself to work, I guess, and actually do something and not give in to like, oh, but I do not want to make a video. I guess the only thing that kept me going was that I did not want to lose the challenge. And then, of course, the last thing that was irritating sometimes was that I also had a lot of technical difficulties. That is what I also experienced during the challenge, because I never used my video editing software a lot, and of course these 4 weeks I have used it daily. And then you start to notice, oh wait, but this program doesn't do this well, and it crashes when I do this or this. And once I even had that a file was too big, and then I couldn't transfer it from my tablet onto my computer through USB cable, because when I connected the tablet to the USB or to the computer, sorry, when I connected my tablet to the computer, then the computer wouldn't recognize all the files that were on the tablet, and so I had to transfer it via Wi-Fi, and that then took an extra hour because the Wi-Fi is so poor in my room. These were the troubles that I faced most of the time. And you know, I want to say and conclude talking about the challenge that I've also enjoyed it, because as I said, it kept me busy. I've learned a lot about YouTube itself. I've seen what can happen if you really put the effort into that. And it was also fun on one hand, you know, having to create a video every day, because it also sparks your creativity. So along with each negative thing that I mentioned in the video, probably also there is a good thing to say about that. I want to talk about the future of the channel right now. I am not going to continue uploading daily, because that is something that I just figured out I cannot do that. For me there's no way to do that, not in the current situation, because while it's fun creating these videos, it also gives me a lot of stress, and I mean a lot of stress. So I need to dial back the uploads a little bit. I will try to upload once or twice a week, if I can come up with a concept that is good enough, of course. And it's not like I'm not going to upload for a month and then just say, oh, I couldn't come up with a concept. But I mean, I'm not going to upload weekly if I cannot come up with a decent enough concept. Then I know, okay, I have to think longer about this. And what the content is going to be, I guess I'm also going to, you know, just talk about my life sometimes and about things that are going on. And the more detailed stuff I'll keep on my website, because I feel like if you really want to know in depth what goes on, then I think it's a good idea to keep the most personal things on my website. But I'm also going to elaborate on it here a little bit. And along, you know, personal things, I'm also going to keep creating music, of course. If you guys want to see more mixing tutorials or how I do that, or if you have any suggestions about what I could upload, let me know, because I would love to hear new concepts. Lastly, I want to talk about me personally for a little while. You might have noticed that the video yesterday, my energy was a little different than what it normally was. It's just because my personal life is a little bit a roller coaster right now, because I thought I had most of my things covered, and I thought I was doing well on my way to recovering, but I suffered a major setback, which I will discuss in the blog post of May. If you want to know more about that, when I'm finished writing the blog, I will also link it in the description here, and then you can read it, because there I elaborate more on what the problem is. But I thought I had it covered. Turned out I had not covered it. Things changed, and yeah, that really made me that really hit me hard, because I didn't expect at all what happened. Like, rationally I can understand, but like emotionally it really hurts me. I think I have to also take some time to find myself and see how I'm going to tackle this. And when I figured that out, I definitely am going to continue uploading. And trust me, I'm not gonna be away for a month now and just don't upload anything. But it could be that I start uploading not next week, so not the week that's coming, but the week after, because I have to get this handled, and then I can focus on different things again. Music creation, on the other hand, goes relatively well. I created a lot of new stuff, and some of it you've already seen on the channel. If you haven't seen the preview of a song that I'm working on, there's a card popping up on the screen right now, so you can check that out if you want. That is a song that is in concept right now, and a lot of people seem to want me to finish the song, so I'm probably going to, and if it's good enough, I'm also going to put it on the album. There's a lot of things that I create, it's just that I don't finish a lot of songs. So after this challenge, what I'm also going to do is finish a lot of the songs that I have laying around, and then I can see, okay, I've got these songs and I've got these concepts, and then I can choose which songs I want on the album and which I do not want, and then I can from there decide how many more songs I need to make. I want to thank you all for following me along this challenge and along this journey. And before I forget, I actually want to welcome all the new subscribers as well. Thank you for subscribing. It's gonna be an awesome channel, I hope, and with the help of you guys, I'm gonna get through this, I'm sure. This was me for today, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.